Hello. Thanks for joining me. This is your Y&R Tarot forecast. I don't read by zodiac sign. I know a lot of readers do. I actually draw cards for some indication of who the reading is for, what it's about, what you got going on. So anybody who has decided to stop and watch this video, I just want to extend my gratitude and hope that you'll, if it resonates with you and if you enjoy it, you'll come back for another and pass along. So, take a deep breath in, take one out. Now, center your energy. I feel a little bit of chaos. Today is Jupiter and Venus conjunct the Galactic Center. It's a good time for anything that makes you feel good. If something doesn't make you feel good, that's your primal instincts trying to tell you something. So I feel like that's an important message for someone. We actually got freezing rain here earlier. So it's a interesting energy here at the Galactic Center. Energies align with gratitude and the intention of getting a message to whoever needs it. Allow me to be the bridge to communicate what needs to be heard when it needs to be heard through myself. I'm just going to take a couple moments here to tune in. Okay. We have Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away. So you may have walked away. You usually see the Queen as this person on this side, but it can be vice versa. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Eight of Cups is always about setting the cups down, letting it go, walking away, and being free from it. And we have the World, so an ending. So you may have walked away, your partner may have walked away. There's definitely been some sort of end here. Eight of Cups in the World. She's very lush, very green like the earth. So it's very possible something will bloom here. But it looks like for right now, there's been an ending, hopefully just the end of a bad cycle in your relationship. If the relationship is no longer serving you, then it was no longer good for you, then it was time to let it go. So let's see what we got going on here. Eight of Cups is a very freeing energy because then you move into the 9. And even though the 9 is one step closer to the 10, the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. And the World is the end of the cycle, the very end. So it may have been somebody you've been with for quite a few years. Long-term relationship. And I think this moving away either makes you or your partner feel very free. There may be a fear of this freedom, a little bit of anxiety. I know in a long-term relationship, when somebody's finally fed up and it's time to actually separate, it's a scary ordeal. If you've been used to living with someone, sleeping with someone, certain things that you may have taken for granted, now, you know, everything's your responsibility. You're the one who decides to leave. Eight of Cups. First card will represent you. Second card will be what's on your mind. Third is what's in your heart. And then the same for your other half side. So the card representing you, the Hangman. Hangman is needing to look at something from a different perspective. Maybe that this split up, breakup was a surprise. It may be that you need to maybe not look at it as an ending, but more of as a beginning on your mind. I have Six of Swords in the reverse. Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Six of Swords is always about moving away. This person is moving from rough waters to calmer waters, so divinely guided for sure. In the reverse, there's a hesitancy, a fear, a not wanting to, ego-driven mindset in your heart. Here we have the Five of Cups, disappointment, sadness, a longing, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Alright, let's look at your love interest, or the person you've been with, possibly for a long time. If we're looking at signs on the first two cards, Eight of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the World is the fixed signs. Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius. No, that's the Wheel of Fortune. What is the World? Maybe somebody out there can tell me who the World is. I want to say it's Aries. Or maybe Pisces. I'm just saying Pisces because it's the end of the cycle. Although Pisces really is the Moon card. I could see the World as Pisces though. Both watery energies either way. Definitely I think both of you are very emotional about this. Whether that's being shared with one another or not is a totally different situation. Okay. So, card for your person, the Moon. Pisces, sometimes Cancer. Secrets, holding back, keeping something in the dark. Wow, that's hurtful. On their mind, Eight of Wands in reverse. Not messaging, not talking, not just no communication, no fast communication anyway. Just putting an end to it. In their heart, Lovers reverse, Gemini. So they may be feeling, yeah, it's an ending. Both people are hurt. Both people don't want to put forth any effort into trying to fix this. Did you grow apart? See the energy between you. The energy between the Eight of Cups and the World. Ten of Swords in reverse, wanting to come out of pain. Although the Ten of Swords is a welcome relief after the Nine of Swords. The anxiety and worry. Ten of Swords in reverse, though, is not having healed yet. Trying to act like you're not hurt, maybe. Just trying to play it off so that you don't have to deal with the situation. It's almost like avoidance here with the Moon and the Hanged Man. What's the Hanged Man's next move? The Hanged Man's next move. The Tower. Letting it fall away. Letting the damage happen to start new and rebuild. Move away. It was a beautiful Tower. Tower card. I love this card. Scorpio. Sometimes Capricorn. What's the Moon's next move? So it looks to me like you're ready to let go, but in your mind you're still not ready to move away from this. And they're being secretive, not communicating, not feeling the love, not knowing where this goes, just unsure. There's two partnerships here, though. For a few of you, there could be a third party. They could be creating this relationship elsewhere. Their potential next move. Chariot, moving on. Chariot is Cancer. It's moving on from a situation. Because the World, I mean, what's done is done. What's the divine message? Divine message, please. Divine message. Ooh. Nine of Swords, worry. Two of Swords in reverse, needing to make a decision. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, nobody's working on it. Ace of Pentacles, a new financial beginning. King of Swords, could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, or a new beginning, a new stable beginning with clarity. Ten of Wands, putting the burden down, and Four of Wands in reverse, stable home. Stable home, excuse me. So it looks to me like the divine message is, if you put these burdens down in this unhappy home where nobody's working together, there's nothing but fear, anxiety, worry, stress keeping you up at night, and you're unable to make a decision, you can move towards a clear, decisive, clear-cut, stable new beginning. So if this is going to be y'all's next move, to let it fall away, both major arcana and the Chariot, to move away, from this situation, the divine message is to let it go then. What's the overall outcome? What's the overall outcome for this world? An 8 of Cups for this Y&R read. Pages to me are always communication. Stable communication. Outcome is stable communication, but I don't think it's in this relationship. It may be that somebody realizes, one of you realizes that you don't want to end this, and you come back around for stable communication. He's got that 1 pentacle though. I think he's ready to communicate that he's done, he's tired, he's ready for a new stable beginning. It's time to move on. Okay, very good. So it looks to me like everybody's on the same page. Neither one of you want to manifest a new beginning, clearly. Clearly. So let's do an I-Ching message. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some clarity on where you stand, where you are, what's going on. That you and your partner are definitely on the same page, that you're both ready to move on. Increase. Increase. This is the I-Ching symbolism here. These are the elements of this particular card. This card is all about sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. Excuse me. Okay. So let's read this card, and then I'll toss the coins to see if there's an additional message for anyone. Increase all that is good and true. Increase all that is nourishing and uplifting within yourself and for others. In a time of golden opportunity, anything less than abundantly sharing falls way too short of the mark. It has been said in so many ways, and is worth saying again here and now, that giving is far sweeter than receiving. Take a walk somewhere in nature during the fullness of spring, preferably in a place teeming with flowers. Consider now all the richness that beauty and grandeur is made available for all to enjoy. Whether they deserve it or not. Nature doesn't hold back. She's never miserly. Her times of increase are at times that benefit all life, not just a chosen few. She is the ultimate benefactress. She grows flowers at our feet, brings rain to quench our thirst, and songbirds to delight our ears, and paints the sky with so many stars we're not able to count them. We humans reap the rewards of that abundance when we function from a willingness to share. The time of increase is a time to look at nature for guidance, to learn from that abundant and generous source. Following in her footsteps, you will come to understand compassion, to experience serenity, and discover your own unlimited capacity to nurture yourself and others. By really taking her lessons to heart, you can't help but be inspired to become the best you can be, and in turn support others to grow to the fullest realization of their potential. Sharing increased. Okay. So let's see if there's an additional message. Where's my... Hang on just a second, I apologize. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have lines 1 changing and line 5. Okay. So the additional message, the changes. When you find fortune smiling on you and all your undertakings seem easier, it's the perfect time to reach out and give support to others. Once your own once your own burdens are lessened, you can in turn ease the way for someone else. And sometimes the best thing to do when somebody says thank you is to say